Hi, Fastenal Safety Specialist Joseph Solheid here with some quick respiratory protection purchasing tips. The first and most important thing to know about selecting a respirator is that the type you need depends on the hazards that are present in your specific workplace. Here are some questions you can ask, helping you to understand your hazards. First, what is the hazard? Is it a gas, a vapor, or a particulate? Are there multiple hazards? And what is the concentration of each hazard? Next, identify how much oxygen is present. Any atmosphere with less than 19.5% oxygen is oxygen deficient and should be considered immediately dangerous to life or health, or IDLH. Lastly, keep in mind how long your employees will be exposed to these hazards during their workday. The respirator you select must be capable of protecting the worker for as long as they are exposed to a contaminated atmosphere. Once you verify the types of hazards in your specific workplace, the next step is to understand the types of respiratory protection that are available. All respirators fall into two different classes: air purifying or atmosphere supplying. Air purifying respirators remove airborne contaminants such as particles, toxic vapors, or gases from the atmosphere. They use filters or cartridges that are designed to protect against specific contaminants. These types of respirators are typically used in environments with low-level contamination and sufficient levels of oxygen. Examples of air purifying respirators include disposable filtering face pieces, which are generally used for filtering particulates or nuisance odors from the workspace, as well as elastomeric respirators, which use filters and cartridges to protect against a wide variety of hazards. These are available in half or full face styles. They're reusable and can last over a period of time with proper maintenance and care. And finally, we have powered air purifying respirators, or PAPRs, which use a battery-powered fan to send filtered air to a face piece instead of the user inhaling directly through filter media. This makes breathing a little easier than the other types of air purifying respirators and can be more comfortable in warmer conditions. Now, let's switch gears and talk about atmosphere supplying respirators, which provide the wearer with clean air from either a portable cylinder or a remote source such as a compressor. These types of respirators are commonly used in more hazardous or oxygen-deficient atmospheres. There are two types of atmosphere supplying respirators: supplied air or airline respirators, which use oxygen hoses that attach to canisters or compressors to provide the user with breathable air, as well as self-contained breathing apparatuses, or SCBAs, which are wearable and portable units. The user carries a canister of oxygen on their back, allowing for a wider range of motion while in a contaminated environment. This type of respirator offers users the highest level of protection available. Here are a few more quick tips to keep in mind when selecting your respiratory protection for employees. All respirators should be certified by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH. Where possible, provide a variety of different types and styles of respirators for your employees to choose from. Understand the limitations of your respirators. For example, certain respirators cannot be used by employees with facial hair, long sideburns, or glasses. And remember, if you need expert advice regarding respiratory selection or any safety subject, reach out to your local Fastenal Safety Specialist team at safetyquestions@fastenal.com. Thanks for watching and have a safe day.